So, we've all seen people jumping on trampolines before.
So as you can see, this is just your classic gymnastics kind of routine, but this is what happened when kids take it to the extreme. Hello and welcome back to the Radial Flipz YouTube channel.
Merry Christmas, and I hope you had a great New Year.
What did you guys get for Christmas?
I got a new jumper.
So did I.
You got a new jumper.
That's
I love that.
Oh, where'd I get it from?
Where did you get it from?
Radialflips.com/shop.
Today we're going to be breaking down some of the most viral clips in our sport.
Oh my god!
One bounce. Bloody hell.
Like, how does he pull that over his head?
Realize.
Oh my days. The rotation on that.
For its time, and still, this remains like an insane trick. An insane trick. 4 or 5 years ago we're talking about here, which is crazy because no one has done it since.
The amount of pressure that happens when you take DB from your feet really low down, it's insane to be able to control that. Definitely one of the more game-changing ones in our sport.
Oh yeah, if we didn't mention, this is 5 flips from his feet. Backflips. In our sport, you don't have to land it. It still counts if you don't land it on your feet. Game-changing trick.
The height, NDB.
Literally higher than
mental. He's getting higher than some people on a Euro.
Oh my god. The rotation.
Unbelievable.
Slow-mo one as well.
Oh,
it's
close. It's close. Only because of his hair though.
I just don't get how he does it. I just don't get it.
Miles' jumping in our community is unparalleled. No one can jump as high as that guy on a garden trampoline.
Fun story about this trick. I'm pretty sure Alden and a couple other people were trying it for quite a long time. Out comes Miles from nowhere and he just hits Quinn back and it's game changing.
For real, this one went so viral because of just how much rotation and height he was getting without anybody else on the trampoline. That takes a lot of skill.
Remember, this is the same type of trampoline that you have.
Yeah.
He also did it to stomach about a few months later, which makes the, again, risk way higher. Right, this.
Bloody hell!
Bonkers!
Oh my days! You could see from the reaction how shocked even he was. He was even shocked that he managed to do that.
Come on! So this is in the Netherlands, PTGH meetup.
2 double bounce.
Yeah. We're in the Radial Flipz merch. Look at that.
Always looks good. Is that still like the fastest you've ever spun?
Yeah, I still think that's the quickest I've ever gone.
It's also the craziest reaction.
Yeah, I literally run all the way out of this guy's house. As you can see, I'm wearing the merch. I'm wearing the merch in this clip, and I do think that was pretty much the only reason I managed to pull this one around.
So this isn't on a normal garden trampoline, as you could probably see. That height isn't really possible on a normal trampoline.
That's true. Yeah, every time someone adds a flip, like, is another just era-defining moment. It's like, how is this possible? That's just what's happened, and now we've got to see if like 9 flips is possible in the future.
Now, a lot of people might say he's just tucking it and holding and spinning until he hits the trampoline, which is entirely not true.
I seriously did see the trampoline in between each flip, and that was part of the reason why it was so hard. So the next clip we've got is another one from our team, because we are the best. So this is like a ladder combo. He's going from a single all the way up to a quint.
Even triple to stomach is dumb.
There's quad.
Oh, that's mad.
And then quint right there.
Quick as well.
So he's getting 2 double bounce from behind him while going onto his stomach. It's the scariest thing because everything about it is blind.
I guess the worst part about it was doing the 4 flips to stomach and then doing 5 after it, but
He managed
he
it
managed to
very
pull it
well.
off. It did ruin my face, that's the one thing. In fact, insert the picture of my face after.
This is another one done on a super trampoline because it's too hard to be done on a G-Tramp.
So if a traditional gymnast would be looking at these kind of clips, they would think like, what on earth are you doing? You're just going to kill yourself. But no, we train ourselves specifically in these movements to make sure we get them every time, just like they train their movements to get their tricks every time. Yeah.
Yeah, set full.
Oh my god! Just in a single flip. He only does 1 flip over his head, but he managed to get 7 twists.
One of the hardest things is actually doing a flip and not just a vert twist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, to get the throw correct so that you do enough of the backflip and then the 7 twists as well.
It's very hard.
Even doing a single backflip at that height is tough.
Yeah, as well, but he somehow manages to slow down the backflip so much that he can fit all the twists in while going over his head, and it's just an unreal clip.
Sebi actually does team gymnastics and freestyle trampolining, and it's just a really great way of sort of showing how you can do both.
Yeah.
And still have fun with it.
Yeah, he transfers his skills between the two nicely, so that's really good to see. Battery died.
Fell asleep.
Now we're back.
Oh my
Jesus!
Yeah.
Like quad Cody by itself is a trick that you don't see much. Oh
And
my
he's doing
God.
2 without double bounce. You don't even see many quad Cody times 2 on G-Tramp with like double bounce. He's doing it without double bounce. It makes no sense to me, and his tuck is insanely tight. He pulls it like
behind him.
this, like that.
I've got to say, I've got no explanation for this clip
No.
at all. I have no idea how he did
You
it.
just gotta be good, I guess.
Look at that, man! Oh! What a fan! Check this.
Ooh, what's he doing?
He's got double bounce on a super tramp.
Oh, look at you film
Chris.
Come on.
Look at that, nice 2.
Oh.
Absolutely spot on perfect.
So sad.
There's nothing bad about that clip anyway.
Louis at the end.
There's actually nothing wrong with that clip
You
at
said
all.
it there.
He does a 1-2 with perfect technique, and then the layout is perfect position
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing, and then he sticks the landing perfectly. We just got to mention that this guy did world's first sextuple kaboom.
He did.
Back in the day with 2017.
Yeah.
He was the first person to do ever 6 flips, which, you know, that's just unbelievable. He broke what everybody thought was possible.
Robin's similar to Sebi. He's also done traditional gymnastics and trampolining in the past, and he fuses the two together, and it's very cool.
Robin's just one of those athletes who's just game changing in like every way. He just came along and just changed the game, you know what I mean? So follow him.
He's also a lovely fella.
That's it, my man. Yeah. Let's go.
There he goes.
There he goes.
5 years of training.
Look at that.
6 flips, straight to his
Boom.
feet. Straight to his feet.
Handling that impact afterwards and controlling
Just
it.
crazy.
We were actually there for this one, and
Yeah.
it took him so long to he could land it, but he just couldn't stick it because there's so much momentum and impact.
Hours of attempts went into that. Shout out you, Robin. You're insane.
Very cool and very hyped.
And it was also quite scary, like, as they're saying, he was trying it for so long that, like, some attempts when he tried to land it, his legs would just buckle inwards, because the impact from that height is just absurd. Like, you don't really want to be going to your feet from that height, but, you know, he's just defying the odds here.
But you can tell also it's a great example. He lands it, everyone goes mental, goes up and hugs him. It's a really great community. We're all supportive.
When he landed it, the reaction was so loud, everyone was screaming so loud, it literally hurt my ears. Like, I actually remember that.
Everyone was just so happy for the bloke. It was such a good
The audio
moment.
like cuts out in the video.
Yeah.
It like spikes too high, so you can't actually pick it up.
We don't have much storage. Take it up.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're going to call it quits there.
Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video,
Bye.
There you get this.
Buy the merch.
leave a like.
Peace.
It's about time that you think for yourself, where you decide what happens. Just do good things and good things will happen to you, mate. So how do I do it? How do I turn my dreams into reality? What's the first thing anyone does before they